Okay, so sorry for the technical difficulties this morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. This is our first webinar of Webinar Week, and we're joined this morning by Natalia, who is the owner of Avaton Luxury Villas and Resort and Villas. I'm not sure if she can hear me or not, so I'm going to wave to her once we get started, because I know that we can certainly hear her. Now, I don't know if Natalia can hear me, but she is quite an impressive lady. She has been listed in Forbes 30 under 30, and she has the most beautiful hotel on the Halkidiki coast in Greece. So I'm just going to pop her a note now to start the presentation.
Hello, everyone. So I can hear you. I'm very glad. So that was solved. So hello from Avaton Luxury Beach Resort here in Halkidiki, Greece. Let's start with the presentation to show you around where is the property, what services and experiences we have, and then we take it from there. So can you all see my screen? Yes, perfect. So the property has an exclusive collection of 56 rooms, suites, and villas. So the accommodation types that we have can cover many different guests and their needs. Most of them have private pools with inbuilt sunbeds. And we're a member of Rela and Santos since 2017. The property is beachfront and is located next to Holy Mount Athos, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Monument. Let's see everything in some more detail. So this is the region of Halkidiki, as you can see here. And Halkidiki has 3 peninsulas. The third one is the Holy Mount Athos one. The distance from the airport is around 113 kilometers, which is approximately 1 hour and 40 minutes drive. And here you can see the average temperature of air and water as well, because it's a common question. We operate May to October. The destination of Halkidiki is protected by Natura 2000. We also have the UNESCO World Heritage, and we are the birthplace of ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle. So there are a lot of activities that guests could do around these pillars. And of course, we have a lot of traditional villages around, like Uranoupoli, Nea Rhoda, and Irissos, with authentic gastronomic experiences as well. Thessaloniki is the second capital of Greece. So it has a very big international airport where you could have daily flights straight for your clients. This is the resort. It's 100% gradual depth. You can see that Halkidiki has a characteristic, and this is very, very green. So we have restaurants that has different dining, been included in the Michelin Hotel Guide, and our wine list is included in the Star Wine list. And some weeks ago, we were included in the Wine Spectator list as well, one of the very few properties in Greece. Here you can see the options for breakfast. So breakfast is served in the restaurant, in the privacy of your own room, or floating in your pool as well. Here you can see some pictures of the dishes. All the ingredients are seasonal and local, and the techniques are very refined. These are some theme bar. We have teamed with the head bartender of the Connaught in London, and we have created a signature cocktail list that is based on the laws of physics described in our example, that is floating. Um, and all these laws of physics, the guests can also see in Aristotle's Park here in Halkidiki. Now, in terms of accommodations, we start with our basic room type, which is the deluxe room with sea view, going to 1-bedroom suite with sea view. And then we have the deluxe room with private pool, which is quite rare to find and very easy for you to sell, because most of the properties around in the area have suites with private pools, but not rooms with private pools, which means that here the price is lower and is easier for you to sell to couples, etc., who want a private pool. Here we have a junior suite with private pool as well. And then we have our 2-bedroom suites with sea view and private pool as well. The one with sea view has 2 different bathrooms, and the with private pool has 1 bathroom. And then we have the big 2-bedroom residencies with private pool as well. And it has 120 square meters. And you can see here in the picture how spacious the living room is, the dining area, etc. And this is our presidential villa with double private pool in size and garden. And here is a table where you can easily compare and contrast the different room types according to your client's needs. Now, we all know that it's much easier to sell a property when you know the activities that the guests could do around. This is something very important for the overall experience that they're going to have during their holidays. So the number one thing that almost all the guests do is a cruise around Holy Mount Athos. So Holy Mount Athos is the only monastic state in Europe. It's like Tibet, but in Europe and for Orthodox Church. And it has more than 2,000 years old history. It has 20 Orthodox monasteries and around 2,000 monks living in there. So it's an independent state from the Greek government. And you can see here how impressive architecture is all from Byzantine Empire. The spots where these monasteries were built were very breathtaking as well. Here you can see where guests can visit the remains of the ancient town, the park that has different instruments that operates with the laws of physics described in Aristotle's books, and his statue as well. Now, for the ones who love the nature, we have an island hopping experience. The islands are called Drenia, and it's a very nice day trip where you can get a self-driving boat and just hop from one island to the other. They're very close located, and boats do not need a driving license, so it's a very nice family experience as well. We also have Holomontes Mountain, which is protected by Natura 2000 because of its biodiversity. And guests may do mushroom picking, horse riding, mountain bike, etc. And of course, this mountain has Varvara waterfalls as well, where they can swim in the lakes that are created by the waterfalls. For the ones that love food and culinary experiences, we have wine tasting, olive tasting, a beehive experience where you go with the beekeeper to the beehive. And of course, the region is very well known for the mussel farms that they have. They have some of the biggest in the country because the waters here are very, very clean and they are coming straight from the mountain. So the quality of mussels is very, very good. Now, for the ones who love sports and maybe teenagers as well, is trekking, horse riding, mountain bike, diving, etc. Now, for wellness, we have a beach cabana that does massage and facial treatments in collaboration with Satis. We have a fitness trainer that comes to the resort for exercise, yoga, etc. And we have our Eat Well program, where the second create a tailor-made menu based on your dietary needs. And of course, our Sleep Well program, where in our in-room tablets, you can find tips about how to improve your sleep, etc. Now for families, because in general, the destination of Halkidiki is very family oriented and family friendly. We have Avaton Kids Club with daily activities. We have kids cooking classes, yoga, kids cinema, babysitting service, etc. And if somebody is traveling from the UK, they don't have to bring anything with them. We provide baby coats, strollers, everything for free. We have stair gates for the room types that are in 2 levels as well. And we have kids menu in the restaurant and special baby food as well. And here we have some experiences for couples, personally for honeymooners or for wedding proposals. And another experience that is called Sleep Under a Sky Full of Stars, where we can prepare your day bed, the bed, the in-pool bed that you have into a bed where you can sleep during the night. And of course, we have private movie nights in the privacy of your room or villa. We also organize some weddings, and some company retreats as well. Very good relationships. The Telegraph US with 9 out of 10, which is the highest score in Greece so far, together with Grand Bretagne in Athens. We've been collaborating with Condé Nast Traveler, Vogue, etc. We have 3 World Travel Awards, TripAdvisor, and very good scores in all platforms. In terms of sustainability, we have a green key, and we collaborate with a lot of local and international NGOs to always improve our sustainability performance. So our selling points is the beachfront location with the very nice natural sandy beach, the private pools with the inbuilt sunbeds, the area that is perfect for relaxation, and the very spacious suites from 60 to 120 square meters, which are perfect for families because they have 2 bedrooms. So it's more luxurious than a kid sleeping on a couch. And of course, the Relensato restaurant experience and the fact that we are included in the Michelin hotel guide. And of course, the location, which has a UNESCO World Heritage Monument, which is Holy Mount. This is protected by nature. This opportunity for that and you can follow us in social media just by always and as well. So do you have any questions and you would like?
Well, I think Natalia may have got cut off just towards the end there, so I'm going to see if she comes back. But to share some future plans with you, which is, I know what we had. Oh, she's back. Fantastic. Here she is now. So did anyone have any questions? I'm going to jump in here and ask Natalia if there's any future plans in the next 12 months for Avaton. Are you building anything or going to add anything in for the next season at all to the hotel?
Of the property last winter, so we created we changed the restaurant completely. So we had some very nice tents, etc., but now it's everything with glass, so it's very well operating during this rare rainy season that we may have. We changed the whole beach with completely new sunbeds and umbrellas, etc. We their bar, and we expanded. Of course, we demolished our previous reception, and we built as well. So there was a big transformation. Now, for next.
The sound is cutting out a little bit there, Natalia, but I think we got the gist of it. So you've built a new reception area, and the cabanas, which did house the restaurant, they now have floor-to-ceiling windows. So if there's any bad weather, which we hope there wouldn't, but if there is, then people can still eat in the restaurant without any issue. So I think that's the long and the short of that one. So did anyone have any other questions at all? If you do, please add them into the chat box, and I will I'll run those past Natalia.
Yeah.
So do you have any plans for next year, Natalia? Any plans for the hotel next year, or is that still under wraps?
So we don't have any plans in terms of expansion and building, but we have in terms of new collaborations, new menus, this kind of things. So new experiences and new partnerships. So we're very excited. We're gonna be sending out newsletters, so all the travel agents in the UK will be informed as well. And we would be very glad to have some travel agents for their own holidays in property. So we offer 2 nights for free during our low season. So 20th of September until 5th of October, or 15th of May until 30th of May for next year. So if anyone is interested, we'd be more than happy to arrange that for him or her.
That's really generous of you, Natalia. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people wanting to take you up on that. We do have 2 more questions from Brad. Thank you. So is the resort seasonal? And if so, what are the approximate dates that you open?
So we open approximately beginning of May until 5th October.
Thank you. So if you didn't catch that, because I know the sound just went, so we open from May through to the middle of October as a general rule. Are the private pools heated, Natalia?
No, they are not.
That's fair enough. It's pretty warm there anyway, so hopefully they wouldn't need to be anyway. And how many people would a yacht take? Is that the yacht Uri? Are you talking about the yacht that goes to the islands? Yes, okay. So how many people would you fit on one of the self-driving yachts to the islands?
So the self-driving boats, which are smaller in size, and it's around up to 6 people. So it depends, because there are many providers like along the coast. It's around 6 people max, but there are bigger boats that are not self-driving, so you need a skipper, like sailing boats or yachts that can take up to 20 people.
Perfect, that's great.
And then we have the cruises that are much bigger and that can take up to 120.
That's great. Okay, and if anyone didn't catch it, the Holy Mount Athos trip is very cool. I mean, you can do it on the public boats, which is what I did, which was nice. It took about 3 hours, and sometimes you can see dolphins. But you can also take a private boat as well. And like Natalia said, there's many different providers of boats in the region, and the hotel can arrange this for your clients. That's great. If there's no more questions, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you so much to everyone for joining. I really appreciate it. I will email around the recording afterwards to everyone that's registered. And if there are any questions at all, please feel free to email either myself or Natalia. I'll put my email address in the chat box now. And if you ever want to visit Avaton, then you're always welcome to get in touch. I know Natalia just said we have great agent rates as well. So thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Natalia, for the presentation. And hopefully we'll see your bookings and yourselves soon.
Thank you. I hope to see you in the property. Bye-bye.
Bye, Natalia.